Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Ike here, and today we're going to be playing with my favorite survivor today. We're going to be playing with Mechanic. Mechanic just recently got buffed, and she got a buff to her robot. Simultaneously, by the way, though, got a nerf to her robot. I don't know what the devs are doing, but we're going to go check out what the buff is, what the nerf is. Let's see what the buff is. First of all, what are the buffs? Basically, she can use her robot for longer, alright? When you're on the rocket chair, you can use the robot for a lot longer. When you're not on the rocket chair, you can use the robot a little bit longer. So basically, they just made it so that for every, I don't know, I forgot the calculation, but I think every 15 seconds, you get an extra percent, I think, than before when you're on chair. I forgot what the calculations are, but I did them in my head, and it's like a second longer in like for every some amount of seconds, like 10 to 15 seconds, so that you're getting more percent during that time. So I didn't count how long in total, but we're gonna see in game, we don't need to do it all that math. We're gonna see in game just how much faster, or not how much faster, but how much more you can decode. All right, so just to give you a reference, in the past, the OG Mechanic, for all the OG people, why was Mechanic so OP in the first ever season she ever released? It was because she used to be able to decode 4 ciphers with the same robot. Yes, you're probably wondering, what the heck, Saeed? That's crazy! Yes, it is crazy, because right now she can only do 1 cipher with the robot, which is absolutely insane. It's a huge nerf. And that's because they made it so that the robot loses energy while decoding cipher. That used to not be a thing. You used to be able to get off of it, and then you would save energy that way. Now that's not the case. So, the devs kept nerfing the robot. It used to have 25% increase faster decoding too. Then they made it 0% increase, and they made it negative 10%. Now it's negative 16%. That is the second thing I want to talk about, the nerf to Mechanics. So they nerfed Mechanics robot simultaneously while buffing it. So they made it last longer, but they also made it decode less, which is why it's hard to judge just off of numbers. Oh yeah, the robot lasts longer, so we're going to get a lot more decoding, all right? I can't really say that, because we're also decoding 6% slower than before. So, just to give you an idea, in the past, you can do 1 cipher in about half of a second cipher before the robot runs out. That's not going to happen every game, and that's because we also have to account for how long the robot takes to walk from cipher to cipher. Now, before, you'd lose a lot of energy from walking from place to place. And so I hope that the buff is going to address that by making the robot last longer. So if the robot lasts longer, we're not losing as much energy just walking around, and that way we're spending more energy on top of the ciphers. So that is the goal, that is the idea, I hope, of this buff. I don't really know what the devs are trying to go for with this buff. But basically, we decode the cipher a little bit slower, 6% slower, so it's going to take us, well, it takes 8 seconds longer to do a cipher if you're 10% slower, so if you're 6% slower, it should take you about, I don't know, 6 seconds? 5.5 seconds to do a cipher longer, which I think is a win. I think the robot controller will last longer than 5.5 seconds to make up for you taking 5.5 seconds longer to decode. So we're going to see just what kind of difference there is with Mechanic. Again, not a Mechanic fan. Mechanic, there's a huge problem with Mechanic, and that is the fact that you have to hide both your body and your robot. And that's something I really don't like about her, that if you're going to play Decoder, it's much easier to be able to rotate one body than 2 bodies. Okay, you could try to hide the robot and drop it immediately, but that's usually going to waste time of your main body not rotating now. So I've honestly found that one of the best strategies to do with Mechanic is to just hold on to the robot. Because while you're holding on to the robot, think about it like this. While you're moving with your body, you're also carrying your robot with you. So that way the idea is that you're moving both your bodies at the same time. So if your main body doesn't get found, there's no way your robot gets found because you haven't dropped it yet. So that is usually what I've done with Mechanic before her buff. Because this is why. If you drop your robot and it dies, the hunter doesn't have to go after you anymore because you don't have enough energy to do a cipher anymore. So I'm going to stick with the old strategy for now. Maybe at one point I'll drop the robot at the start of the game, and if it dies, so be it. I want to see if we can finish a cipher with just half a robot. That used to, you could technically do it before, but it was tough. It was tough. I mean, usually what I do with Mechanic, because of how bad Mechanic is when her robot dies, I usually use the robot to actually body block. Because if they don't kill my robot, the hunter does have to go after me. So that is why I tend to not drop the robot. The moment I drop the robot and they kill it, they can literally just teleport away, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So right here, in fact, there's another reason why I don't like to drop the robot, and that is because, let's say no one got hit yet. I can actually maintain some of my decode boost that I get at the start of the game. So I decode 10% faster when no one is injured, which is faster than a normal survivor at least, so there's that. She used to decode, I think it was 35% faster. She was the fastest decoder in the game. Even Mines, I didn't beat her. Mechanic was actually a mechanic at one point. Nowadays, Mechanic is not so good at her job. She's not really much of a mechanic anymore. We're not going to decode this cipher anymore. I'll think about dropping the robot here, but first it has to be in a safe area, and I have to make sure I'm not getting chased. Alright, so we'll probably drop the... I mean, it is risky to drop the robot here. Like, let's say it goes down. We're actually gonna... I think we're gonna save the robot, and we're gonna just use it on this cipher right here. There we go. That way we also save time not having to walk around with the robot, and I'm already walking with the robot. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't set the robot up there, because that would have been a waste of time. That robot wouldn't have been able to do anything. Why is the camera changing? What the heck? I think I might have messed with something in my settings. No. It's staying consistent. Okay. I don't know. There's something weird about it. You can turn on the setting to keep cameras consistent, but for some reason, it slowly changes. So like right there, I'm going to leave it right in front of Shaq. Like I left it at an angle here. And then when I go back on it, it was facing the door, more specifically to the door. So it's really odd. I don't know what's going on with the camera there, but I see they haven't fixed it. Something is still wrong with it. We have a decent amount of progress on that cipher behind gate, and now we're gonna get a little bit of progress on the shed cipher as well with the robot. This is the problem with mechanic. This is where the problem starts to come, is that we're getting this huge decode penalty from 2 people getting injured. The moment one person takes injury, I'm gonna put the robot like this so you can see the leech, by the way. The moment one person takes injury, very often the second person takes injury. And then once 2 people take injury, well then obviously we're not going to be able to decode with the main body anymore. And that's what I don't like about Mechanic nowadays, is that she's a very... a lot of hunters tend to snowball a lot. They tend to be very good snowball characters. I really hope that robot doesn't get found. If the robot gets found, that's when we're screwed. Because look at this. We have half of our energy right now. If this robot ever goes down, it might be game over. It might be game over. We have someone doing an extra cipher machine. Because we have Shed, we have My Cipher, we have Middle, and we have Backgate. Maybe it doesn't actually matter, though. Yeah, that sucks. We have a little bit of extra ciphers. It's not like we had a choice, though. It's not like anyone could go up to that cipher because someone got cheered on it earlier this game. And I don't think we're going to be able to... this is going to be a tough game into the tie here. I have to pretty much go and help out. Otherwise, we're in trouble. The robot is lasting quite a bit, I will say. It's definitely lasting longer than before, I think. I haven't really been timing it, not gonna lie, though. Ah, yeah, there goes the robot. Okay. Yeah. So there is another buff to Mechanic the devs did. The devs also made it so that the Mechanic body... I'm gonna run away, but she's probably gonna go after me, and there's nothing I can do. Mechanic has no ability to help her on the rescue. Mechanic used to be a good rescue character because if you went after her, yes, you're going after a person who just immediately died after the rescue, but she's still decoding. And that used to be because Mechanic's robot lasted so long, so it was almost guaranteed that you had a robot still up on the map at this stage in the game. But even if our robot didn't go down, it would have about 30%, 25% right now. I don't know, maybe even less because I wasn't really paying attention to how much energy it had left when it went down. But yeah, we are gonna be... Ooh. Pillars almost got turret shock there, but we don't have anywhere to go. I guess we could try to go towards the pallet and hope she misses, I guess. There's really nothing we can do. It was just an unfortunate sequence of events. Okay, so the thing about Mechanic is that it also makes it more likely that people will die on your cipher. Okay, you have 5 survivors on the map. Think of the robot as a 5th survivor. It's more likely that someone dies on the cipher. You have to spend energy walking that robot around. It becomes madly inefficient. All right, and that's not even talking about the early game. If your robot dies in the early game, you're just a dead survivor. So I don't think the devs really fixed the core issue with Mechanic. The core issue with Mechanic is that you still can't really drop the robot. If the robot ever dies, it's still basically useless. So again, we'll see. Maybe at some point I'll drop a robot to defend myself. We'll use it with the body block because that's honestly, I feel like if you're gonna get chased versus Mechanic, I don't even drop the robot nowadays because you're not even gonna be able to do the cipher machine. what's the point of dropping the robot? In the past, the whole reason to drop the robot was because you can actually get a cipher done on chair time plus tide turn time. That's not a thing anymore. You can no longer finish a full cipher machine while on chair. So I tend to not even use it for that. Because no one's going to have time to walk up to that cipher machine, especially because you're a mechanic, so you're probably going down a little bit sooner. Your teammates probably will not have time to go up to that cipher and finish it. Unless, like, the rescuer is nearby and they can finish it and they're going to go for the rescue again, so they're anywhere nearby you to go for a second rescue. I don't like it. It's too situational, basically. Don't play mechanic. Don't play mechanic. This is going to be a whole mechanic complaining stream. First respawning in church. That's a fine spawn. People out here thinking, oh, middle is such a bad spawn on that map. It's not. It's really not. Because it's very difficult for the hunter to, unless it's Dream Witch. Okay, exactly, Dream Witch, yeah. But it's actually very difficult for a hunter to start chase at church because if you carry broken windows, you have a guaranteed window boost. And as long as your teammates take the middle broken spawn on church, they can only spawn at reception or one of the corners. And if that's the case, it's very easy for you to rotate them around church and use one of the windows. So let's say they spawn reception, you have very easy access to the church shed window, the one that goes towards shed. You just take that, it's a free window boost. You take it to the back gate with a really good pallet plus 2 really good windows in combination together. You have those 2 pallets in the corner. You have God window and God pallet over there later on, and then you can take it to graveyard. It makes for such a good route when you start at a church. But of course, Dream Witch, you can't really use windows that effectively. Where did the hunter spawn? Ooh, that's very important as mechanic to know. Okay, well, we might be running into him. Yeah, okay, we did run into him. Ooh, we're gonna be in trouble. And this is not a dumb sculptor. I was really hoping that would be a dumb sculptor. Okay, she's not hiding her red light at least. It's so annoying. Sculptor is like the one hunter, if we try to body block, it's very risky. Because we get pushed around by statues. Maybe I should have dropped that. Ooh, but she fell for it. So maybe it was good we didn't drop it after all. I can tell she's going around because I know that red light would have shown up by now, so that's why. She messed up the statue. She messed it up again. Nice. We'll take advantage. We'll take advantage of it. Nice. She also messed up that statue. Does she have a blink? Blink is up now. Ooh, I actually could have ridden that statue. Don't you guys love riding statues? No, I didn't mean to walk into that. I thought... That's so annoying. I was trying to go behind the pallet or to the side. Well, we haven't even dropped our robot, so we didn't even get to use it for body blocking. Similar story with Anne. It's going to be really hard to body block for something like Anne. If we're getting pushed around with statues, it makes it almost impossible to get a good body block, unless she isn't using a statue. If she's not using a statue, we can get a pretty reliable body block off. We still have our full robots, so we could maybe rebound here if we get a good body block off. And we finished 2 ciphers out of that kite. So honestly, for mechanic, that's not too bad. Because we're kiting with no ability here. Reduce drop speed, reduce vault speed. Literally everything. Can we get a stun here? Nice! That's how it's done. The hunter... Oh, he got... Okay, I don't know what happened there. The hunter can see me, though, so that's really bad. She also has full presence now because that forward missed that stun, so we're not going to rebound anymore. At least I don't think we are. We have to take a little bit of an odd route. Hopefully she misses her statues. Hopefully she thinks I go over there and she wastes. No, she's not wasting them. So yeah, I need her to waste her statues, but she's not wasting them. The thing with full presence is if they guess where you go, there's no chance you're dodging it. He just needed to not miss that. If he didn't miss that, we would have been fine. We could rebound there, but we're not going to rebound full presence. That's so annoying. All he had to do was not miss it. In fact, I mean, we technically didn't need a stun, but when he goes for a stun, that way we can safely vault without... That's a good firebomb, except I don't know if we're going to make it still. Nice, good body block. The robot body blocked the pallet area. That's the idea. She's probably going to go around. That's so annoying. There's nothing I can do about that. I wonder if I should have just vault. I thought she was going to go for statues there, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we should have gone for the vault. We actually could have rebounded there if that forward didn't know what's it called. Didn't miss his stun there and give her full presence. Because now it's going to be very difficult to rebound still. Maybe we can pick ourselves up here. Anticorn is doing a good job here. And she dodged it even. Nice. Okay, that's not that good. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, too bad she didn't heal me. We actually might have... Oh my gosh, she almost got it! Oh man, she almost got it. Nah, that is so bad. That is so bad. So yeah, if that forward just didn't miss his stun, I think we could have rebounded there. I think we would have, because all we need to do is survive a couple more seconds there. I feel like that's all we. Man, this is the same exact sculptor from earlier today. I hate it when people use sculptor because she's such a hit or miss hunter. Sometimes she gets really lucky with the statues. Other times she gets really unlucky with the statues. Sometimes you predict her, sometimes you don't. But right here, right here, we might actually get dungeon. I think they were right next to the gate, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Let's go! Good job! Yes, let's go, Green! Good job. That was really good. He definitely carried that game. Definitely, that was a really good move from him. Whew. Someone tell this guy she had excitement. I don't think it really made a difference for our kite. You didn't miss your stone? I didn't hear. Okay, you're telling me that she used her excitement on the fort. I didn't even notice that she used her excitement. Man, that is so dumb. If we were playing a different survivor, this is the same exact sculptor who killed me as coordinator because she had excitement. Is this an excitement sculptor? Or is she just taking excitement every time? Died the exact same way. It was a really unfortunate first hit, but we still would have been fine. And then I shot and then she had excitement. And then afterwards I made an even worse mistake. Really, we should not be, I should not have lost that game to that sculptor the first game. But right there we actually could have, again, I don't know. It sucks because it's really just a guessing game with sculptor. It turns out had I just run in a straight line towards the pallet instead of going around it, it actually would have been better. Alright, turns out. Alright. But, that's the thing. You don't know. You don't know, and you won't know. You won't know until it's too late. That's the thing. Because you're not dodging that statue if she spawns that right next to you. The best thing you can do is mind game her. You can walk towards an area and then not go in an area, and the best way to combine that is when you're behind tall walls. If you're behind a tall wall, she won't be able to see you not go in that area. She has to take a guess at that point. That's what I was trying to bank on, but it didn't work out. But whatever. I think you owe me a skin. I'm playing mechanic because she got buffed, not because she's good. It's like he answered the chat? What? What's the question? You got room? No, the room is full. That was a close game though. That was a really close game. You know, for mechanic, no kite, no ability at the whole first kite. That's pretty good. Oh right, we're mechanic. I'm so used to picking a kiter that I'm usually not taking big bow. What's the buff, by the way? Basically, the robot lasts longer, a couple seconds longer. I didn't count exactly how long. But it lasts, I think, at least 10 seconds longer. Maybe 15 seconds longer. But they also nerfed the robot decode speed, so the robot lasts now. Sorry, not lasts. It decodes 16% slower instead of 10% slower. Mechanic does make the robot decode 10% faster, so it'll only decode 6% slower. Before it had no decode debuff. Hunter spawned in the corner, right? Yeah, the hunter did spawn up there. I don't know why I already have a heartbeat. Okay, well that sucks. Hunter has peepers. Who is the hunter though? Violinist. I didn't even notice that he used a no. I didn't even hear it. Oh, we're so screwed. Yes! It's just gonna go around though. Bait? Okay. I think I'll ask for an owl here. We're gonna go use a window boost here. It's not good though. Is the owl gonna last? No, the owl doesn't last. Man, I hate mechanic. Mechanic's so bad. God dang it. If we didn't vault slower, I wouldn't be afraid to vault that. But, of course, I am going to be afraid because we evolved slower. Only 22% on that Cypher? That's pretty bad. People ran out. Bait him? Bait him? Bait him? Dang it, he didn't fall for it. But he missed anyway! Is he vaulting? He is vaulting! He is vaulting! And we can take another vault here, because he doesn't have blink. And he never broke this pallet! Hold up. Oh, we vault so slow though! Run, mechanic! Let's go. I'm gonna drop off here, because we're not gonna make it. Should we use the robot to body block again? I guess we are. That's really my only option. Or should I save it? Because we're gonna go down here. We are gonna go down here. Again, a pretty good Kai, but I think someone's Cypher got blocked early game. Or was that not a good Kai? I mean, over 100-second kite, I feel like we should have had a little bit more progress. That's fine though, because Antiquarian was already ahead. So Antiquarian had good progress. That's the nice thing, is that there's only 5 servers to do, not 6. So I don't have to worry about if there's one person slow down. And it's gonna happen, you know. It is gonna happen. Sometimes you get unlucky with the ciphers. I don't really know what we're gonna do here though. I don't see how I can rebound. Oh, that sucks. I don't remember if basement is here. Let's see if basement is here. Basement is not here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna die in a place, because if I die in there, we give him full presence. But if I die in there, this Ford's not gonna be able to support me. At least now he can support me. Kind of? I don't know. If he has flywheel, he'll be able to support me. I don't know, man. If I drop, maybe I could have dropped the robot in big, but what's this? Okay, what's it gonna do though? We already have our last 2 cybers. Oh, we could have taken it to the man, these excitements. Ooh, they really hurt. Now I feel really bad not dropping that robot. I don't know if Antiquarian's gonna finish that cypher now. Psyche finally getting the cutting edge in the 0 level but your stream. Granted, we're not playing a very good survivor for the job. Oh no, he actually messed up. He's not gonna make it. He needs to work with the forward. Okay, now forward is gonna go down here. Dang, really, man? So he's not gonna make it either. What the heck was that, bro? What's the buff? Just go back to the beginning of the stream. It's a long list of things. They made the robot last longer. They made the robot decode slower by 6%, and also Mechanic herself decodes a little bit faster when people are injured. Instead of decoding 35% slower for each injury, it's 25% slower. I don't know if we're gonna be able to tie this game now. Hopefully they can dodge it. Yeah, we're gonna be screwed here. Why devs still keep her vaulting debuff? She decodes slow and she does not even have an item kite. Exactly. Exactly. If they want to keep the survivor as the as like a very strong decoder, they need to actually emphasize the decoding portion. The decoding portion has nothing to do with Mechanic right now. She has really bad decode. Having 2 bodies on the field is not enough. Is not enough to make up for that, because on paper it's like, okay, you can decode with 2 bodies. In reality, you're really decoding with 1 body as soon as one person takes injury, which is the robot. And if that robot ever goes down, well, now you're also still decoding with 1 body. Difference is now your 1 body has also terrible decode. And so she's not a good decoder at all. Hold up, we can actually. I'm surprised he didn't hit the Antiquarian there, since the Antiquarian is right next to him. I guess he got a pretty fast down with the Seer anyway, so it didn't really matter, but dang. That trump card excitement switch really hurt us. If I were to change Mechanic, though, I would definitely make it so that Mechanic's robot decoded way faster, but if the robot ever goes down, you completely lose all of it. Because right now, she's a horrible character. She's a character who has nothing to gain. She's got nothing to gain. If you rotate with her, your decode sucks. You could have played Mind's Eye at that point. or Composer. And if you kite, you should have just played Composer, because Composer has better kiting than Mechanic. And she has the second body, but you're never going to rescue with the second body. Unless he leaves the chair, which in this game, Hunters will not leave the chair. They will not leave the chair because they know they'll get free damage when the rescuer comes. So your mechanical robot will never get value unless they teleport away. Which is, again, it's not going to happen because they're not going to leave you. Well, that's a rough game. Maybe I should have died in like Big Bow. I don't know, but if we die in Big Bow, the forward is not going to be able to support. So maybe you could use the windows though, but the windows are so bad against violinists though. We could be dropping the robot early game, but in that situation it doesn't do anything to drop the robot early game. We're at Big Boat. He's gonna see the robot at Big Boat, obviously, and he's going to kill the robot, especially because he has peepers. So he's gonna guarantee find the robot. The puppet's gonna go down for free. So there's no reason to drop the puppet there early game. We may as well just keep it for the kite. The worse character you play, the more likely to kite first. Well, too bad we didn't kite with Puppeteer. I don't know who's worse at this point, Puppeteer or Mechanic, because Puppeteer is at least really good against one hunter, and then not that bad against some, and then really bad against others. And Mechanic is just going to suffer against every single hunter. Because at least Puppeteer has an ability, alright? The ability hurts you, but at least the first ability will not make you die from Blink. So at least you have at least one ability. As opposed to the Mechanic Doll will not work against hunters who have abilities that go through walls, so they can hit multiple people, or in some cases maybe they have an ability that moves you around, like the Sculptor, or something like a Naiad, where Naiad is not really going to be using her basic attack. She's going to be circling around you and she's just going to trap you in. I guess we could run out of the water and then choose the body block, but if it's a fast swing hunter, we can't time the swing. Like with Sculptor, we can do that with Sculptor, because Sculptor has a slow swing. We can visibly... I picked Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye, honestly, I would rather pick Mind's Eye. But at least Sculptor has a slower swing. Something like Violinist or Naiad, they swing so fast that we can't possibly react to that with the robot. It's going to be a little bit too slow. I mean, maybe I could try and go back to it, but when I played Perfumer back then, it's not a thing you can do. And if we spawn here, we can't really drop the robot. We can't really drop the robot immediately when we spawn at middle. The one place we might be able to drop the robot immediately is Hospital, because I'm pretty confident. Well, no, that's the thing though. We don't want to drop the robot inside Hospital. You might want to drop it like next to like an exit of Hospital, because I don't want the robot to decode the cipher in a hospital. I want to decode it as the main body and then send the robot to a more dangerous cipher. That used to be what made Mechanic so good, because back then when the Mechanic robot would go down, it's fine. Your robot decodes so fast, it lasted for so long, you could use it as like bait to just go after. I didn't see where the hunter spawned again. They spawned below me. Ooh, and let's not go in that direction. Let's go over here. Hopefully it's not a Percy, otherwise we're going to get hit immediately in this area. I'm going to switch this to low so that we can see through the windows. Okay. He missed, thankfully. No, he didn't miss. There's actually a range on that thing. That thing only separates 15 meters in both directions. So we looked out a little bit there, I would say. 15 meters. Okay. He also has confined space. He might use his pickaxe right here. He thinks I'm going for the window, maybe? Or he's switching targets. He might just be switching targets. He is switching targets here. I'm pretty sure someone is working on that cipher. Yeah, someone's working on the cipher. I want to prioritize decoding with the main body before someone gets hit. I don't want to waste robot if I don't have to. We're going to try to get every little bit with the main body, because in my experience, you are going to run short in the end. If you use your robot immediately and you don't take advantage of the time you have to decode with Mechanic before someone gets hit, you end up falling short and you're suffering on the last Cypher machine trying to get it done. And that's the final reason why I don't like Mechanic, is that in the end, very often, if you're not the kiter, you're very often in charge of the last Cypher machine because you're not a great rescuer. You're not really gonna be harassing, obviously, unless you're harassing the robot and chasing someone with it. So other people are doing the rescue. That means you're gonna be the one on the last Cypher machine trying to do it, and you're just sitting there doing a Cypher at 40% slower. And so it really hurts the game when that happens. So right here, we got that maximum value out of Mechanic's main body. Now we're gonna leave the robot here, and we're gonna go to another Cypher machine. That way, when the robot finishes this Cypher machine, we still have enough energy to finish the Cypher from 0 to 100%. And that's gonna be the idea here. It definitely helps to instantly go back and forth on the Cypher machine, so that way we're spending less time. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful here. Okay, robot's gonna take half the damage. Not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure the rock will break right here. Yes, it does, so we're fine. Robot does not die. I just have to be a little bit careful here. And I guess robot's also gonna finish the forward Cypher right here. He is going to get a little bit of presence out of that robot connection, though, which is, that is concerning because he does have pretty good full presence. Fool's Gold does have decent full presence. Every 20 seconds it's a guaranteed chip hit, which is definitely not a bad ability. And sometimes you can even get a double out of it, which is really nice. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because we maintained our robot energy early on in the game, we might have another Cypher to do, but at this point it will be faster. I shouldn't be getting off this often, because it's actually slowing down our deco. But this way, we have enough energy. Man, we have more energy than I thought. Way more energy than I thought. We would be at like 40% or 35% by now, so I definitely noticed the buff. I definitely noticed that we have more energy than before. I really want to go back and do the maths to see how many seconds longer is this actually lasting. So now, at least, the robot is lasting us, and now we have a body to do the last Cypher with us. As opposed to before the buff, we'd probably run out of robot energy at like 70 or 80%, and then we'd have to do the last 20% with like a negative 50% reduction. Because back then it used to be negative 35% for each injury, which is, no, that's negative 60, dang. So we would be decoding negative 60% pre-buff. But with 2 people injured, we're only decoding negative 40% slower. It might actually not matter here, because, look, he's on his last chair. I mean, we are going to make it. Okay, we're going to send the robot, not the, Cypher Machine Prime. I could just have the robot do that Cypher, and then I go for it. It looks like our teammates might go for it. It's not going to be a rescue before I have to, so if they want to sneak it, okay, I got to be ready. Focus on decoding? All right. Okay, he doesn't have borrowed time. I didn't notice. I'm glad I listened to him. Ooh, okay, but he's not going to survive because of full presence. That's the thing. Full presence really messed him up. We have the robot. See, here's the thing. Normally, well, maybe actually because of how well I conserved it, maybe we still would have had energy pre-buff. But at least now we have enough energy to go for that rescue. I don't think that would have been the case before. I mean, it's so hard to say because we did have Cyphers pretty close by to each other, so I didn't waste a lot of time walking. And also I did get to kite a little bit. So that way I didn't have to waste time. We're just going to keep decoding. Okay, we can leave. Barely! Jeez, that was barely open. I would love to not get hit out here so that we can control the robot. But that's not going to happen. Okay, so at least we're going to get a rescue here. So now he has 3 survivors to worry about. Okay, now he has to get at least 2 people. He has to get these last 2 survivors. So as long as they split up, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. And 4 didn't get pushed out, so we still have the other survivor who could potentially do something. That's a really big deal. Looks like it's not going to matter, though. I think we're going to make it anyway. And honestly, Antiquary might even get Dungeoneer. She's not going to get Dungeoneer. Dungeon is not here. She has to go cut across the map. She could still get it. She can still get it. Fool's Gold is not like not a very... I mean, he does have mobility, so it's not going to be easy to transition, but he's not a very high-power hunter. He definitely likes to take his time on these chases. Ooh. Oh, with Blink, yeah, it's not happening. That was really good game still. Really good kite from the Antiquary there. And really good support there, saving us at the end. Because I don't think we would have had enough. We definitely didn't have enough, just from Typhon alone. Someone had to go balloon rescue, so that was really good. Really good stuff from our... Oh, I forgot who that is. I thought that was Polars, but now there's another person named Polar, so I don't know who's who. Hey Chad, I just tuned in. Has Psyche seen the ability reveal on the new Survivor? No, I haven't. I don't look at Survivors until they release in the game. Have you already been asked what you think of the Knight? Yes, and I've already said that. Well, I don't mind answering it again. I've already said that I don't know what he does. I don't watch what new Survivors do until they actually come into the game. So I'm waiting for him to come into the game, and then I'll be able to talk about it. I'm like, oh, I think this, I think that. And even sometimes, even if they release in the game, sometimes I still can't say a whole lot because I might not understand how they work. Maybe the textbook in the game textbook. The textbook? Read the textbook, guys. Sometimes the book doesn't explain them that well. Like, there's a lot of things that need to be explained, like how long does it take to recover from using an ability. Like Feaster. Feaster on paper seems like a really good hunter. What they don't say about Feaster is that you have to wait a couple seconds before you can swing after using a tentacle. That's when survivors take advantage of dropping pals. So if you miss your tentacle, boom, you're not getting a tentacle. You're not getting a base hit on them because you can't swing during that time after you just use a tentacle. Same with Violinist. If he misses his note, you can't swing for 2 seconds. It's 1.7 seconds technically, but who cares? You can't swing during that time. So that way, you get taken advantage of, survivors will dodge a note, then they'll run into pal, then they'll drop it before you can swing again. So, like, that's stuff that's not explained in the book, and that kills hunters like Violinist. That kills hunters like Feaster. If Photographer could use his card trick and instantly swing, and he doesn't have that, like, half a second of animation time, he would be a better hunter. Not really, honestly, if I'm being honest, because people don't run into the foot trick, honestly. They just kite away. Well, let's say people did, then that would make Photographer a better hunter, you know? Because there are times where I will run into the footsteps because I have nowhere else to go, and I still take advantage of it because he has an animation delay. So I have that half a second to run away and reach the pallet before he can swing at me in time. And animation time is what really kills the most hunters in this game. With animation time comes the problem of, like, survivors taking advantage of it. So that stuff not explained in the book, that's a problem with hunters, though. So usually survivors, I'll have an opinion about survivors when they come out. So as soon as he comes out, and I'll read his abilities in the book, I'll probably tell you what he does. Unless it's like Puppeteer, where he had that ability to, like, have a flywheel with his puppet, which is so useless, by the way, but became more useful now that they buffed him, and now he has half a health remaining to actually use it. Because before, if you get hit with the puppet, you just never get to use it. And it's a opera singer, so we're in trouble. That's for sure. Let's see what she does. She's gonna vault the window. She might go backwards. It only lasts 8 seconds, though. She does go backwards. We still have this pallet. Oh my gosh, she has so many good places to dash, though. She's going to charge attack there, which is a really good move from her. I mean, I will admit, that's a good move from her. That's what she's supposed to do. At least she doesn't have anywhere to dash here. Okay, I say that, and she gets 2 really good dashes off right there, catching basically up to us instantly. I hope we don't get hit here. We're not. She missed her dash, so we're gonna try to take advantage of that. Okay. I don't know how, though. Wow, really? We really got hit through there? That really sucks. That really sucks. It was a really fast first hit, unfortunately. I didn't mean to ping that. They don't have to rescue me, honestly. It would... I mean, I don't really know if it's best to not rescue me here, but I did die away from all the suburbs. So if they don't rescue me, that's perfectly fine as well. In fact, I could even rescue myself, maybe, if that Ford is getting harassed. He's just gonna football, though. Okay. So let's see here. We're just decoding for now. We do use more energy while on rocket share. Keep that in mind. A stun here would be really nice. Let's see if we can live here. Oh, yes, 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 we live, we live, we live. Oh, we're not gonna make it, though. Oh, she missed! That's so salty. So annoying. Okay, let's just go back on the cypher machine now. I need to heal up this forward. Oh, he left. Okay, Robot is hoping that... Robot got a calibration almost instantly. Just my luck as mechanic. I never get calibrations when I want them to, because they would improve my decode if I got it more often. We actually technically have enough ciphers, but this is what I'm talking about. Because of Robot's decode nerfs over and over and over again, we're not going to be able to finish this cipher before I die. So it's not going to matter. I guess it's good for a tie, But we're probably going to get farmed here. She's not hitting me. Or she's not hitting the acrobat. We could rebound here, maybe, if he body blocks. No, that's not... Oh, I look so stupid there. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. And Puppeteer is going to finish that cipher, so that cipher doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to get on now. Oh, forward is actually here. But I didn't die in a good spot for the forward. Okay, I did get back on the cipher. Oh no, that's not forward, that's Puppeteer. Dang, we maybe could have rebounded there. I don't know if we could have, because how are we going to finish that factory cipher? Yo, Robot actually finished the factory cipher. You were useful for once. Thank you, Robot. Right? He finished it, right? Or was that forward? That might have been forward. No, we didn't finish it. Mechanic sucks! She sucks so bad! Another change I would do the mechanic... Earlier I said I think Robot should have coded way faster, but just when you kill it, it should completely go away. 100% of it dies. I also think you should not be able to use the robot on Cypher. I think it's really dumb to be able to use the robot on Cypher, because if they buff the robot decode, well then, again, Mechanic will be able to finish that last Cypher machine. And that's what the devs are afraid of. The devs don't want Mechanic to be able to finish a Cypher machine when she's the kiter. That is broken, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like it's an easy fix. Keep the decoding on Mechanic good, so that it rewards you for rotating the hunter. But you just can't use it on chair, so that the hunter is not left in this position where if they don't kill the robot, they just automatically either tie or lose the game. And I don't think that's a good thing either. So I feel like an easy fix would be to just make it so that the robot cannot be used on chair, and so that we don't have this issue. Hey Ricky, can I join your team? Big fan. Please say hi to me. What's up, Ricky? Oh, he didn't make it? Dang. Hi, Suggy. Do you think it's a good idea to bring a kiting build with tie turner on first officer in rank instead of borrowed time? What? I had a first officer in rank not being borrowed time, so I'm wondering? No, that guy is just a low tier. You should be absolutely bringing borrowed time. Oh my god, he barely didn't make it. Dang. Okay. Well, if I didn't take that first hit... Man, Opera Singer always is one of those hunters where I think I'm fine, and then I'm really not fine. Like, right there, I knew that she had shadows back there at Factory. I'm like, okay, if she shadows back, we'll be able to run backwards to the PAL. We barely didn't make it. We barely didn't make it, and that's the thing. I always underestimate... He actually doesn't survive here. Does he? I can't remember. Oh, yes, he does survive a basic hit here. Even if with detention. I think detention anyway ran out, though. So if she has no detention, okay, she does. Probably not for long. I don't think this guy has broken windows. It's our teammate. This is not just some guy, but... Okay, it will run out faster when he's next to chair, so he has to use his puppet immediately. Okay, not immediately because she walked away, but... Or not. I guess he didn't think she would swing. I guess that's probably what happened. Honestly, that sucks. We probably would have been able to tie that game had I not taken that first hit so fast. That's the thing. I should have. I guess I should have just ran towards the corner, towards the bad corner. People call it bad corner, but I actually like. I think it's a nice cutting spot. So, would you ever run Broken News tied on journalists? No. The person was saying that because they're playing Rescue and they don't need it. That's not true at all. There's a lot of times with Rescuer, especially Mercenary. Mercenary especially will be doing half-health rescues. And then he's going to go down if they don't pop, and that's when you really need to borrow time. So definitely you need it. There's also a lot of times where you might be the target in the game. I forgot to switch to high graphics last game. I didn't even notice the difference. They did such a good job with fixing low graphics that it doesn't look so ugly anymore that I didn't even notice. I still notice it in the room. The room is dusty AF. I'm still gonna try to remember to change it after this game. But yeah, late game rescues are decided by borrowed time. Especially First Officer 2. First Officer is also a hunter who can... A survivor who can also technically rescue at half health. He can also use his watch. If he gets hit, he will survive for 5 seconds and he could make it. So I would definitely run borrowed time on first officer. You should be running it on all survivors. The one survivor maybe is like Wildling, but even Wildling will need it. Even Wildling needs what's it called? Borrow time. And not just if you're kiting, not just if you're taking a half health hit. I prefer to spawn like this, preferably. Normally, I would take the top spawn. I think for Polars here, it's better to take the top spawn, actually, because he's going to be the immediate chase target. Like, Hunter's either going to spawn up there where he's currently spawned, or he's going to spawn below me. And if he spawns below me, I'll have a very good start to the kite with the window there. That's the thing. I probably won't use the window immediately, so that's why I'm not thinking about that window as much. Like, on paper, it's good if I need it, but I don't want to use the window boost that early. I probably will have to anyway, though. So let's see what happens here. Again, some hunters just don't chase Mechanic because Mechanic doesn't have that good decode to be worth chasing, honestly. Again, I will also rotate to Graveyard here. I saw my teammate rotate to Graveyard. But, it's just Graveyard is just the best kiting spot. And if I get chasing my teammates... Well, the Cypher's there, though. It really depends. Okay. Well, anyway, we have the Cypher right here, but... I'm going to tell you right now, if you start a kite at 2 stars Mechanic, you're not going to reach that window. You are not reaching it. You're getting hit. Against almost every single hunter. I don't know what hunter would have to be that you vault the window and you still make it. You know, this accessory, I just noticed, this accessory is really good for quieting down the calibration sound effect. When you miss the calibration, the noise is quieter. That's actually a really nice thing. I prefer the S-tier accessory. I prefer the black hooded robot much better than this accessory. But it definitely is better for playing the game so that the hunter just doesn't hear it as easily. Ooh, pay to win. This is from an event, actually. This accessory was free. I guess if you miss the event, you can't get it anymore. It's not even pay to win. It's you're getting punished for not playing, I guess. Damn. That's even worse. That might be even worse. Alright, I do know we have a Cypher somewhere here. There's always a Cypher that spawns here. Oh, I don't really want to take it, though, because our person at Graveyard wants to do that Cypher next. That will be their next closest Cypher. So I'm going to go do Island instead. We're still getting decode here, even though I'm walking around, which is really nice. We just got to make sure not to miss calibrations on the robot. My camera is just slowly turning left, even though the setting is to not have the camera move, but whatever. Okay. We have another Cypher machine, and our teammate has another robot. Yo, can this camera stay still? I think the camera changes because if you change your Mechanic's camera immediately after being on the robot's camera will change a tiny bit as well. Ooh, that's not the right direction. Let's see, did he finish that middle Cypher? He's still working on it. Okay. I'm like trying to maximize every single percentage of robot just because if the robot is falling, I'm going to try to get off the robot since I don't have to be on the robot. Since it's still going to be falling down when I'm not on it. So I'm maximizing every bit of robot percentage. You'll also notice that when I don't actually know if I need to start a new Cypher machine. I think we have one. I think Acrobat has one. You know, well, Robot's anyway going to finish the Cypher by himself, so I don't really have to be here. It's going to waste too much time walking there. We're just going to sit on this one. Although, I definitely don't play Mechanic as much as I used to. I used to play Mechanic a lot. Back then, when she was actually a good survivor, I would play her if a Rescuer was taken, if Seer was taken, and I guess Perfumer was taken, the kiter that I liked, and then I would finally go Mechanic. Ooh. Do we not have a last Cypher machine? Oh, we have another last Cypher machine. I see. Okay, well, then in that case, Robot is going to finish the Cypher before him, so I'm going to go help him out. As long as I don't miss a calibration. So you want to go on the Robot every about 2 seconds so that your Robot doesn't get calibration. So a little fun fact about Mechanic. No one plays Mechanic, so I feel like no one knows this. But Mechanic, when you get on a Cypher, there's a couple seconds where when you first get on a Cypher, you won't get calibrations. But knowing my luck, I always get calibrations, like, literally immediately, like, in the first 2 seconds possible. So I tend to get off the robot just a little bit sooner. Just to play it safe. I'm going to actually want to prime the Cypher, and then, no, I actually decode the gate faster than Acrobat. Isn't that crazy? I used to live in a time coming back when Mechanic decoded the gate 100% slower. Or 90% slower, technically. Now I only decode 15% slower. That's a pretty big difference. I definitely want to drop both these pallets to kite better, because the best thing to do against Nightwatch if we get teleport on is to pallet boost away, but I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste the time. I don't want to waste time. Ugh, that is so dumb. Barely getting hit around the corner. It's okay. The other reason I'm not that concerned is he has to camp, because I'm gonna bring the robot otherwise. He has to camp. So that's the other advantage of Mechanic. She has a pretty strong advantage. If all 4 survivors are alive in the late game, you literally cannot leave the chair as this hunter, as against the survivor, because robot is on his way. You cannot go for the gate. I mean, I guess he is gonna go for the gate anyway. But anyway, he is gonna go for the gate anyway. But we're gonna get at least 1 survivor, and then our other survivors will split off. Ha! You think you're gonna take this rescue? I don't think so. Okay, it turns out our other survivors could have rescued me anyway, because he was so aggressive that he didn't need that. We didn't even need robot to come back. He's gonna go back for gate most likely. Again, here's the thing: this robot has just enough energy to go for another rescue nearby here, as long as it's not like corner house, I think. So Ford might even escape. No, he's not. Okay. He's working on it though. We definitely could have lasted longer there. That's the second time today I got hit like barely around the corner. Dungeon is here. I'm trying, man. He might actually. I think he got it. Yes, he got it. There we go. Definitely right there. I think the buff made a difference right there. I'm almost certain before the buff, I don't think we would have had energy. I think we would have ran out. You used to lose a lot more energy while on chair. So I think we would have ran out there. Didn't matter in that situation because we had our teammates. But, you know, in a situation it might matter where the hunter has to camp, we won't have that option to rescue ourselves if he just leaves and no one comes after me. If he stays, though, and I don't have enough energy, that's fine. Because I could just leave the robot in a corner with like 1% and it gives tinnitus, okay? So I anyway won't rescue myself in that situation. It's just to give tinnitus. So in that situation, it wouldn't matter if I don't have enough energy to rescue myself all the way, as long as I can bring the robot for tinnitus. But like, let's say he leaves, and then I need to rescue myself and no one comes after me, then I would have died there. So we'll see. Well, right there, it was useful. I think we had another game where I ended up with way more... Oh, I forgot to make high graphics again. I think we had a different game where we had a lot more progress than I expected. Are we winning these games because of Mechanic? I'm not focusing too hard on that if we're winning on these games because of Mechanic. Mechanic is such a... This character... She's a decoder with 2 bodies, and I gotta make sure they're not hitting calibrations. So I'm not spending as much brain power... And I'm also commentating on streaming. So I'm not spending as much time thinking about, okay, is Mechanic actually doing anything? Because in a tournament setting, not even in a tournament setting, in rank setting, doesn't even have to be a tournament, you only have 4 survivor slots. You have to think about making every single survivor slot as useful, as unique as possible. So that if you don't have a harasser yet, you'd love to have a harasser because they give you a just flexibility to your team that isn't there if you just take all kiters. Same with rescue. You want to have a rescue because he just guarantees that really nice rescues. In the early game and in the late game, he's a really hard chase target. It adds a backbone to your team. The rescuer adds a backbone. Just a survivor that the hunter cannot chase realistically at early game or mid game, or else they're going to sacrifice a lot of time. You have the decoder, who is a forced chase target, which is really bad on a map like Church, where there's nowhere really amazing to spawn. But really good on a map like Hospital, where the hunter doesn't want to chase Hospital because it's just guaranteed kite no matter what survivor you are. You have to think about what survivor makes the most sense depending on the map. Is Mechanic good enough to take on a map like Hospital? I would probably want a stronger decoder. But I don't know, maybe the robot length actually is better than I think. Maybe it actually adds up to more decode than Composer would get by himself. I don't know yet, so that's why we're playing him. And I'm also not analyzing. Like I said, I have to analyze, does it make a difference, most importantly, that we are playing Mechanic over some other decoder? That's really the most important thing. She's probably going to block this. She actually didn't block it. I think we might be in trouble here. Okay. I hear it behind me. I'm not gonna drop that pallet yet. This is really tough. I don't like this area so far. Definitely would prefer to get hit by my leech here. She's not doing very good managing these leeches, though. We're getting a lot of free distance here just from running away here, which is really nice. Nice. Well, I don't even... That probably wasn't a good pallet drop, because I forgot. Mechanic takes so much longer. I want to try to rotate back. Yeah, you know what? That was an awful pallet drop. Oh, I didn't even notice that she was here. Thank you, Johnny, or whatever your name is that leg gave you. That was lucky. I'm not going to lie. That was really lucky. That was really lucky. But here's the thing. She's going to leave me now. But it doesn't even matter. We got a lot of decode out of that. So it might not even matter this game. So this game, it might not matter. I really hope it doesn't matter, by the way. Really hope. My experience with mechanic is that it... Oh, come on. My experience with mechanic is that it will matter. It usually will matter. I'd love to remove a leech if someone could pick that up. Otherwise, we're probably not going to pick it up, though, because we're busy decoding servers right now. No one is hurt. There's no rush to remove my leech, and I have my own leech remover. So if someone picks it up, great. But even if they pick it up, it probably would not be a good idea to walk to him, because then she's going to follow me with the leech. A good Dream Witch-like Sprinter would be watching this leech, not just letting me de-leech for free. And not just that, but if I go de-leech with someone else, then he's going to start targeting the person who's trying to de-leech me, and that way when he hits them, he doesn't lose the leech. As opposed to me, he might hit me, but he's going to lose the leech. So there's actually less reason to go de-leech in this situation. But other situations, it might be worth it. Okay, let's definitely miss a calibration. I want to see where the leech is coming from. I'm just going to stay here, honestly. We have a pallet here for a pallet boost that she might not remember about. We're only going to get 25% of the boost, though. No, never mind. That is the third barely around the corner leech hit today, man. That is the third one. Really salty. I hope she's not body blocking this. I should have thought about that. I actually could have died right there. We're going to stay in this corner. It guarantees that no ciphers get leeched on. That is the only thing that could bring her back. Someone is doing the cipher at, what's it called? I probably should have actually just dropped the pallet and taken the leech hit there, now that I think about it. I haven't played against Dream Witch in so long. That, I'm doing these stupid mistakes that I really shouldn't be doing. Because now she'd be forced to leech me instead of the rescuer, and now there's 3 leeches now instead of 2. And so that's a huge mistake. Okay, never mind. Forward just de-leash himself. And I love if this leech could hit me. I don't even care. We're just going to de-leech right next to it. The sooner I could de-leech, the better. And I'm going to act like this leech is not even here. Because I want her to hit me with this leech. Smart move from her. That she chooses. I think we make this with our faster vault speed. The mechanic has... I messed up. Today I'm playing boosted. I'm not going to lie. Today I'm boosted. I was playing a lot better in the first session. So she does still have to pick me up. Either leech me or pick me up with the main leech. And if she doesn't do that, then I'm gonna... Yo, you guys see this red dot here? The leech is actually right there. It's actually showing me on the minimap. I didn't know that. Huh. That has to be a glitch. I don't think it should do that normally. Oh no, we actually might not... Oh, it doesn't look like he, it doesn't look like they're out yet. Man, I can't be taking those free hits, those leeches like that. I'm making Mechanic look worse than she actually is. Like, Mechanic is... That is just me at that point. He left? It's not gonna matter. He went to the wrong gate, thankfully. Alright, it looks like it didn't matter. So that was really close there. That shouldn't have been that close. Cause we could have gotten more resources, kind of. We got hit through the window, but what else are we gonna get out of her? We could have gotten the leech out, I guess. I don't know what would it do, because she's just gonna anyway sit there waiting for her next blink if we never get hit. I mean, obviously you don't want to get free hits though. Is Sagi playing any tournament right now? Yes, I'm playing in the... You guys can watch us in the LO League tournament, Team RM. Free shout out. Thank you, Ricky. I would like to play with him. I'm better than 100. Mechanic is giving Psyche a mental debuff, for real. Oh, and we're all leaving. Where'd they go? I'm playing that badly that they didn't even want to play with me anymore. Psyche doesn't like Tracy. He likes me, exactly. Psyche, do you like Tracy? No. I don't think she's a good survivor. They left? Damn. Yeah, the Dream Witch was messed up at that point. Maybe I can invite someone? Let's see. I don't know, I don't have anyone like I super trust that are like recently good players that I know. They're just a bunch of old people. Or like random people who I wouldn't invite to rank. I don't have anyone. Ditched on stream. You trust me? Yeah, you're right. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. We're gonna call it with them. Alright, let's see if we can get Miki. And we're also gonna get Bree, if possible. Oh. Hopefully Bree is aware. Hopefully Bree has DMs on. Psyche, do you need a boosted rescuer? Yes. We did. That's green? No, that was actually, that was a random. Just a rando. We don't actually know what that is. Yes, it's green. Can't we just let the bot pick its own spawn location? Why Jersey has to decide everything? True. Make the bot have its own spawn so it's away from mechanic when the game starts? That would be so stupid, though. You take away, like, a whole corner spawn from the hunter. That would be hilarious, though. Okay, Miki's in a game, though, so we're going to have to wait on Miki. I don't know if Miki's going to have space for Bree, though. I need to ask, because he's teamed up. Oh, or someone else is messaging me. Oh, you know what? I actually might have a team, actually, guys. Someone else is already messaging me that they already have one spot. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. I didn't notice that he asked first, but he asked me first on Discord. How does he know that I'm already missing people? Okay. Bree fighting? I'm sorry, Bree. Someone else asked first. Oh, we're in the red carpet room. Nice. Not nice. It's ugly. My bad, Bree. Sorry. It's like you're gonna call his kid Bob or something. He forgets his name. His name is George? My bad, George. Sorry, George. My bad, man. What did I call him? Joe? Joseph? Joey? I don't even know what I call him. Now hold on, we will not tolerate Composer slander. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Composer. But we gotta be open to change, guys. They did buff this character for a reason. They also nerfed Weeping Clown, by the way. I don't get the devs, man. I don't get the devs. Weeping Clown was not the best survivor of the game. He was a good survivor after they buffed how fast he releases his rocket for harassing. That was the point, though. The point was to make him good. Why are they making him worse again, having worse decode? Why does he have negative 15% decode, and then you let Andy Curran get away with 0% negative decode? It doesn't make sense. the devs are obviously biased. Like, they buff a character who wasn't meta in forever, and then they just immediately nerf him. Like, make up your mind. Do you want a different meta or not? Just don't even introduce balance changes at that point. The way the devs do it is the devs introduce a balance update just so they can say, oh, there was a balance update. Don't bother us for another 6 months until we do our next balance update. We're gonna look at the stats and see how big of a difference there is in the Survivor now, which there's never a big difference because their buffs never really make a difference. The Weeping Clown buff actually made a difference, and then they nerf him. What was the point? I thought that was the point of the buff. If he was like entomologist level busted, alright, and when they buffed Acrobat, and Acrobat had way stronger debuffs on his balls, Acrobat could roll further, Acrobat only had a decode 100% for a white ball instead of 150%, so that way, if you had a kite like after your first cipher, you'd have an extra ball. I get it. For something like that, if you overbuffed a Survivor and they are way too good, I get it. Or like Entomologist, when they released Entomologist, when you had your bees take a hit, and then you refreshed your bees on your body, the bees would be at full health again, instead of half health. Which they left for a couple months. And that was the one time I was playing Entomologist. And then they nerfed Entomologist so that her bees last shorter, and that way, also on top of that, man, I still forgot to change the graphics. And so that way, after they take a hit and you refresh them on your body, they're not at full health anymore. And like, I get it. Something like that is actually like concerning for the game, that is completely breaking the game, I get it. But there was no reason to nerf Weeping Clown. Just for support. I don't get it. It's not like his kite was the best in the game. It's not even his rescue was the best in the game. He was a cool survivor. I thought that was the point. A survivor who has uses, but not the most OP survivor. And they nerfed him. I don't understand. The nerf did nothing for Weeping Clown? Well, 15%, from 10 to 15%, that's 6 seconds longer in every cipher. Well, 4 seconds, actually. Normally, Dancer spawns at church to set up boxes? That's a little bit odd. Yeah, even the mercenary knows. Okay, I guess not. I guess she's gonna, maybe she'll set up boxes at the, behind the church window. That'll be, not behind the church window, behind the shed window. That would be really good, because that way don't have to vault first to get to it. Which I like. I like that a lot better. Which one of these people's duty? Duty is the TTV person. Sikuma, or however you say it. Gisho without butterflies. You remember Gisho without butterflies? Those were the days. They hate seeing women win? Weeping Clown is not a... Alright. Anyway. You know what? I'm actually going to keep low graphics so we can see through these windows. This is the one map where it's better to have low graphics on, because we can see through the windows that way. Okay, it's a clerk, and she might be coming towards me. I'm going to wait to see if she... Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. We want to use windows against her, but I almost guarantee she's going to have a window block already. We're probably in trouble. Like right now. Didn't use it. She's saving it probably. She vaulted immediately. Okay. I hope she doesn't block this. She's definitely going to block that window though. I'm going to try to loop back to the pallet here. She wasted it. And she doesn't have blink up. Dang, she has a second one? That is so annoying. It might have actually been better to go towards the pallets instead of the, Man, the pallets don't load in from far, which is interesting. So now the robot dies for free. And we didn't even get that much cipher progress. I should have thought about that, admittedly. Psyche, do you not use bot to body block? I guess we could have there. I didn't anticipate her having another window block there. I should have checked if she was using a second one on that window. That was my mistake. I would have still gone through with the plan on the pallet had I thought about that. Nice. So this recorded is wasted pretty much. Recording, I should say. She's just doing a red light trick. She's doing it again. No, she's not. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna die for free. Dang, that was my bad. I should have known that. I don't know why I thought she was going around that fast. I should have... How do we live in this situation? Like, we're gonna get recorded, and then I need to get a pallet stun, is the only way. I see 4 wins, is that not good? Yeah, it's good. It is good. I just feel so helpless against Clerk. We have slower vault speed. Normally when she records you, you're supposed to use your ability. And that's how you deal with this. But there's nothing we can do. We have to get a pallet stun. And when we get a pallet stun, she is still going to be able to... Oh my god, Adam. Adam did what I sometimes do. He thought he rescued and he got off too early. I don't know if we make it now. I don't think we do, actually. We don't make it now. That is really annoying. Oh, and I also kited away from the boxes. Oh, well, I didn't know they were gonna set up boxes. Those boxes were super late. How can I download this game? Ricky, man, everyone who's watching the stream probably already plays this game. There's no one who isn't playing this game and watching the stream. If they don't, then they don't play it anymore. Dang, we could have gotten a window boost out of church and then into graveyard, and then at least that way we die away from our survivors. Like, now we just died almost immediately. She still has another... My goodness. I was gonna say she has a recording of me, but she just had another one of herself. I just want to download this game to be like Psyche. Alright, Ricky, that's enough, man. That's enough. Guys, what is this game DVD? That gameplay is just painful to watch. I mean, I wouldn't blame it on mechanic, honestly. I wouldn't blame everything on mechanic. Wait, what was that? I wouldn't blame it on mechanic because, like, there was an opportunity there where I went for the window and we got blocked, and that's on me. Like, if I was paying more attention, I probably would have been able to see, hey, she used a recording on that window. I would probably be thinking about that. I would be like, oh, she could use a window recording on this shed window that she's just vaulting right now. I should think about that. And if I think about that, then I'm gonna be able to see, is she using a recording on the window? I'll probably see that there's a recording around her. And then I would have ran to the pallet sooner, because I knew that there's no hope with these windows. But you know, I just made that mistake, and then we died a blink. And so I wouldn't say that's mechanic, all mechanic at that point. We had a shot. Is it a likely shot? Not really, because she could still record us on the pallet. Then we need a pallet stun. She could see us through walls. There's no really mind game potential with tall walls either. She just can see where we go, so we pretty much have to stand at the pallet. If Clerk went, if at least the one thing I would be able to say is, at least if Clerk swings and if she had a long recovery like Ripper, you can take advantage of it by running away, right? And then circling the pallet an extra time, and that way you waste time that way. But you can't do that against Clerk either. Clerk has the fastest recovery in this game when she misses. So when she swings and she misses, you still can't run away, because at that point, if you run away, you're not going to make it to the pallet, around the pallet in a circle anymore. You just have to keep standing at it. And so she just has really good base stats. She has really good base stats, and it makes it really hard to kite her just raw without abilities. Normally, you're supposed to use an ability every time she records you. And then mix in some window vaults in there, and so that way there's not a whole lot you can do. Mix in like a what's it called? Like a window boost in there, and that way you get a lot of distance. That way we wasted a lot of time with a single window boost. Think about that. So imagine if we had abilities on top of that. It definitely was doable. Like a good body block at the pallet, for example, could have saved us when she recorded me. And also not messing up, going in a circle around the pallet could have saved us. What do you think of Naib's new esports skin? I haven't really looked at it. No, we'll take a look at it right now. Where's the shop? That's how you know I don't look at these characters. Alright, are we talking about this one? Or are we talking about this one? You want to suck Emil's toes. Okay. Okay, Creamy Michi. There's a reason you're named that. Alright. Oh, man, this skin is back? They brought the skin back? I thought they were never going to bring it back. We have Microwave Forward again? Let's go, Microwave Forward! And we got this ugly clerk skin that's back. Mods can we get a baby? She is a mod. What you talking about? Don't act like that, Creamy Michi. We didn't make you mod to say that. I know you miss me, Seki. Welcome, Creamy. Good to see you back. Gotta admit, it's good to see old people back. Okay, what skin are we talking about? Which in real life esports skin are we talking about? This is supposed to be an in real life person? This one? Both are esports skin? Okay, someone said, what do I think about the esports skin? Not skins, I thought they meant one. Oh yeah, you're Yuns. Okay, you were the one who said it. What do I think about both? Okay. What do I think about this one? It's another mercenary skin. I wouldn't wear it personally, but it's alright. I'm not gonna say not to wear. I think it's cool. It's like another mercenary skin, but I don't know, man. It's got this anime feel to it, and I don't really like anime skins. This one I like a lot better. I like this one a lot better because he has this blue hood on still. And I like the mercenary skins with a different color hood. I mean, come on. I'm wearing a mercenary skin with a green hood on. If I'm going to wear a mercenary skin, I like it when it has a hood on. Like this one. I really like this skin because it still has its hood on. It's just a different color. And I feel like that's a missed potential with this skin right here. Imagine if this skin had like a red hood on and they gave a shadow over his face. Like over his eyes so you could only see his mouth and his nose. That would give a really cool assassin vibe to Mercenary. That's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be an assassin in the game lore. But they missed out on it. And instead they gave him hair, which is like, I don't know. I wouldn't have gone in that direction with the skin. I would go with a more badass feel. Alright. There's no other way to say it. Badass skin. You want to go for skins like that. I think that devs should be going for skins like that. With characters with lore like that. Or are just unkillable survivors, you should be going for skins like that. Those are the kinds of skins you're looking for. Long white hair Naib is so cool. No, definitely not. My man is vampire colored and has way too long a hair. No. I don't like it. Not for me, at least. Okay, guys. This time, I'm gonna try to lock in, and we're gonna see where the hunter spawns. At the very least, I'm gonna actually pay attention to where the hunter spawns instead of ranting about what's her name, mechanic. He's vamp coded. If he came out during like a vampire essence, okay, fair enough. I still wouldn't like it, but at least there's a theme. Okay, we got explorer. It's like he was a mercenary, albeit forced. Makes sense he has so many skins. I did use an A card on the clarity skin, and I did use fragments on the cat skin, which I regret. All the other skins I did not get myself. Actually, I think I got the parasite, the red skin, the parasite red skin, but just for a little bit. And every other skin I did not get myself with fragments or money. It's just for free. Or like gifted, because one of those skins were gifted. I hope this cipher isn't blocked. Oh, it is. Well, you know what? In that case, we're going to drop robot here. I'm going to drop robot here in that case. Imagine the hunter's like has this elaborate plan to go after Big Bow or Shore. I'm going to get punished for it. Man, he's already getting hit. So I get 0 value out of Mechanic already, because someone took a hit like that. So I don't like Mechanic for that reason. Mechanic, they should give back Mechanic's base. Honestly, they should give back Mechanic's base decode back when she decoded 35% slower. There's literally no reward, I feel like, for this survivor for rotating. Because by the time you rotate and they find a new target, if it's like, let's say it's like Percy and they catch a survivor in a bad area. Wow, he actually removed the connections before anyone could switch to blue, so we can't even save him anymore. Let's say it's Percy and someone is in a bad area. Like, Percy is not a hunter you can't rebound against. Like, very often when a survivor takes a hit against Percy, they can still rebound and do a long kite after that because his abilities just depend too much on the area. You can still take advantage of that. But that's the thing. If they take that first hit and then they struggle to get the second hit, Mechanic is still suffering from the damage that you took. And that's why I don't like Mechanic. A lot of hunters nowadays are like that, where they're going to get damaged pretty early on. They just reach the survivor way faster than what they used to be. It's possible that it might be good against Shadow, because Shadow takes a while for her first hit. She doesn't immediately get her first hit. She doesn't immediately put pressure on the survivor. It's kind of like with Dream Witch, where she has to set up first. She, puts a little bit of eyeball here, puts a bit of eyeball there, and then after about like 30 seconds into the kite, then maybe she'll get a hit on you, like a ghost scare or something, if you don't get lucky and dodge it. Okay, I think Robot took damage there. So everyone took... Okay, me plus Robot, everyone took 0.3 damage. So I have to keep Robot's health in mind too. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to... Please don't take another hit. Okay, well, Robot is at 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people took a hit there. So now we're at 0.7, and so is... Hold up, are we? 0.3 plus 0.7. Sorry, 0.3 plus 0.4, we should be at 0.7. Yeah, so the robot will die from one more person sharing connection. I'm actually going to switch Robot's polarity because of that. I'm a little bit worried about Warp. If Robot can finish his Cypher, I'll kite to Big Bow if we get warped on. If he doesn't, we might be in trouble. I'm still gonna go there. It's a really good. Oh my god, we actually might not make it anymore because I forgot about that. I took a bad route for no reason. He did that instead of swinging. That was such a bad play. Oh no, I messed up. Because he can do 1,000 presents. He could also do that. Ah, I just messed up. Bye, Robot. Robot was gonna die regardless, though. Okay, he dropped down, which I don't think that was a good move. I don't think that was a good move. Oh, we actually make this now because he did that. He's gonna get the charge regardless here, but I'm trying to get him to be closer to the window so that we can make this pallet. That's the idea. Still got it. It's a really big range, unfortunately. And we're not gonna get... We have 2 Cyphers here almost done, and I don't think our teammates know about either one. Hopefully they do. I really hope they do. Because, like, right here, he's not cheering at either of them. He tried to cheer at the Big Bow. He fell off. I mean, we have 2 really high percent Cyphers. We could tie this game if they just do the right Cypher machines. Like, do whatever Cypher they were working on already before I went down. And then you can finish yours. I'm actually really happy he's using his ability on that Mercenary. I wish I could dodge that, but we literally can't dodge it. It's an undodgeable ability. We could try to mind game, but then it still sticks on the floor. Okay, that's ever finished through connection. Thankfully, he didn't turn off the connection, so one of our teammates actually finished it just by connection. But I don't think he's going to finish it before he has to rescue me. That other server, I think he has to come for me first. Yeah. Man, that sucks. Again, full presence hermit. Full presence hermit, it sucks. It's hard to kite against full presence hermit because he just has that those guaranteed 2 hits. He gets a guaranteed first stun. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. Thank you for emoting, giving us a chance to get back in this game, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. That sucks. Yes, it's worse when Alva misses, but you have to step into the polarity because you get trapped. That's even worse. Again, Explorer got found earlier. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. I should have died there. I should have died there when he used that 1,000 presents. I'm not thinking today. When you use that 1,000 presents to go to Big Boat, I should have died there. So, do you think who is better? Do you think Hermit is better or Nightwatch? I think Nightwatch is better, more consistent hunter. I don't think Hermit is a reliable hunter. Man, 5 losses today. Not even like a tie. Where was the tie from, by the way? I said there was a tie. I marked a tie somewhere in here. There's no tie. I don't know why I put one tie. Alright. Hermit in low tier is always reliable. Again, if you have survivors going down to you early, he's good. Because people give you full presents early. Same reason why Sculptor is a good hunter. If people go down early, then Sculptor is even better than Hermit. Because Hermit... Well, no, Hermit would still be better because you're also reducing survivors. But Hermit will get guaranteed damage because he has multiple polarities. The reason Hermit is so bad is because with Hermit, if you're getting Cypher kited, if you're getting kited early on, and you will, because the good survivor, what good survivors are going to do, they're going to take advantage of tall walled areas right as you get your cooldown back. So even though you have your ability up, you can't use it because there's walls in the way. So you're taking extra time to reach the survivor. And while you're doing that, you're not getting time to your next polarity because you can only have up to 1 polarity. So that's the difference between full presence and no presence. Is that with 0 presence, even if you have a clear line of sight on a survivor, and you get that first polarity on them, if they didn't have a polarity on them, they're not going to get stunned. You need a second polarity. That's when they're going to go ahead and they're going to try to use that time to find an area with tall walls so that by the time you get your next polarity, you can't shoot it. You could try to shoot it, and you could try to mind game and try to stun them through the wall, but typically good survivors are anyway walking away from the wall a little bit further so that you can't do that. So you're pretty much waiting for a clear line of sight. As opposed to full presence. With full presence, while I'm on chair, he's gaining multiple polarity. He's getting up to 4 polarities, which means after I get off a chair, I'm immediately getting stunned. I get 1 polarity on me and then a second polarity on me. There's almost nothing I can do. But early game, he has to use 1 polarity. Then he has to use the second polarity. That's just 1 hit. And then he has to do that again 2 more times. And mind you, that's not even counting the times where a survivor might have used their ability, might have flywheeled you, might have used Broken Window so they get behind more tall walls. And there's just... He's too slow of a hunter early game. He reduces decode, but his chase is also really bad. So again, survivors who go down fast, who don't know how to kite, you benefit off of that because your full presence is so good. With Hermit, once you get multiple stacks of abilities, it means that even if survivors are like kiting you around tall walls, you're still getting time to your next polarity. So while you're waiting to use your first polarity, you're already getting time to your second polarity. So you're not wasting any time. It's as if you use the first one immediately, and then you're just waiting for the second one now. Same exact thing as if you can't use the first one immediately, as if you're waiting and you're just storing it. You're still getting your next polarity. And it's a lot less effective to do that kind of strategy against him because of that. If people go down faster in early game. That's the thing. He probably was trying to hide. He probably got found. He probably got unlucky. And so we didn't get anything out of it. Thoughts on the new survivor? I don't know what the new survivor does because I haven't seen what he does yet. I don't look at survivors until after they release. In the game. Like, you can read what they do in the game. Hunters spawn down there. We're almost for sure going to take a kite. I want to drink some water. Am I going to drop the robot immediately? Again, usually I don't. I don't think I will. See who the hunter is. We're not gonna rotate, I'll tell you that much. Oh wow, that's a little bit unlucky. She's not going for me though. She still might. Okay. Man, the worst part about that is that I don't think we're even going to get that good of decode out of that. Out of her leaving me. We only get 10% faster decode. And she's probably going to hit someone pretty early on. I probably actually should have dropped that robot on the other side of factory, so so it's already in position to do another Cypher machine. That would have been a good play. But I just thought of it too late. Again, it's like obviously I'm going to run to the next Cypher machine. I'm not going to waste time if she's not going after me. But I should have thought about it at that moment. It's like something where if you play mechanic, if you play your given survivor, you're gonna see those cues more often. And it's not gonna slow you down. So I'm pretty sure someone is doing that Cypher. Is someone doing that Cypher? Yeah, someone is doing that Cypher. Mercenary used to have that voice. The same voice as a lawyer right there. He also had the same voice as the doll, though. So the doll, Lucky Guy, Lawyer, and Mercenary all used to have the same voice. Doll and Lucky Guy, they still have the same voice. And I guess a Lawyer as well. And some of the voices, not all of them. You know what? No. Maybe I'm thinking... Okay, maybe not. Maybe Lawyer, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But Mercenary used to have Lucky Guy's voice. I remember that. Who remembers that? That was a long time ago. Okay. Well, we're not doing that bad. No. While Robot was doing that Cypher, we got 10% on our next Cypher. Bruh. I'm thinking about actually doing a different Cypher machine. We have enough... I think we have enough energy to do a fresh Cypher from 0 to 100. Oh my god, we're not going to be able to, though. If it's not close to us, we're going to have to use all our energy just getting there. Okay, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it still. You know, this is an experiment. I'm pretty sure we still make it. We have 55 energy. Oh, yeah, and we get to heal for free? Nice. It's not going to fix our healing issue, though. Still not going to be able to decode. I honestly don't think we even rescue here. Just because we're only shaking 2 Cyphers, so she's actually not sure if someone is rescuing. Oh no, I need to hide this robot because she might be coming here. Because the magician's here, obviously. So this is a potential chase target. Okay, no, she's going after journalist. The mechanic is like a survivor where I really shouldn't be talk, if I'm being honest. Like, you really gotta focus with her. Because you gotta think about being in 2 places at the same time. You gotta keep track of people's ciphers. Even more importantly, since you have 2 bodies, so you could go to multiple different ciphers at the different times. Oh, Wallstone load in for a second, so I wonder if we can catch a glimpse of her coming here. I see her right there. It's too hard. It's too fast. Maybe if you like pause the YouTube video, you might be able to see. We're also getting the robot on and off too soon. Okay, she might be coming. She is coming here. Yo, she's wasting time chasing the robot, which is always a good thing. And she just chooses to leave. Again, I'm pretty sure this robot finishes the cipher. Especially with accelerated decode. We almost for sure make it. But again, you guys to see this. The body is still busy doing the cipher. We just hit the 2/3 mark. The 66% mark on the cipher. And Robot is already done with his. Robot's actually might be able to even help out on the gate thanks to the buff. Yes, he is. He's actually going to be able to do the gate late game. I'm not going to lie. The buff is actually making a difference. Buff is actually making a difference. Before, that cipher, first of all, would not have even been finished before the buff. But not only is it finished, we have time to make it to the gate. Granted, it's because we're next to it. So that might be making a difference. I got to prime it as much as possible just because we actually might not make it now that I think about it. No. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can get that. I just gotta be fast with it. Okay, I might not be able to go to my server, so I'm gonna try to let Magician do as much decode as possible. I probably shouldn't have come to the church so soon, because now she's gonna hit me. Does she have Berserker? No, she doesn't. So we can drop that. Give our teammate time to run away. She's probably gonna go after me. We're not gonna be able to pop the Cypher. I should have ran the Cypher immediately, by the way. What am I doing? Not the Cypher, the pallet. This buff was a relief for a mech main. It's nice, at least. I'll give him that. Oh, couldn't do it. Oh! How much percent is that? That's like 0% in the game's terms. We got 0% doll durability. That's crazy. I almost want to do the other gate. Maybe I should have ran to the other gate. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Normally... Oh, that sucks. Normally we would be able to finish this. I don't know if we finish it with negative 15. Okay, we still finished it. She did a really good job running away from a chair. So Mercenary's already out. Not Mercenary, Magician. Whew. That was a tight game. Why do I still have one tie left? Okay, now we actually have one tie. We don't have any ties until now. Now we have one tie. Buff 2 good guys, it's time to nerf her again. I'm actually scared that devs are going to do that. Seeing what they did to Weeping Clown. I'm genuinely scared they're going to do that. Michi, I read your last comment. I'm not reading that one, fam. Not reading that one. Not like that, I swear. Doesn't matter. Yo, what's up, Noir? Thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you're enjoying your day so far. Nice Friday. Alright, do I have someone? Probably not. Probably everyone's teamed up. Green? You traitor! You're still playing the game, just Hunter. So did you hear that they're buffing Gravekeeper again? Why are they buffing you again? What the heck? Sure, I'll invite Bree now. Bree, you can join. Come here, Bree, Bree, Bree. Psst, psst. Watch, someone's gonna join right before she comes. Man, I remember you didn't have to click done for you to see the person's name in your friends list. Alright, does Bree want to play? If she doesn't want to play, I wouldn't be surprised. Gravekeeper is so weak, I know, right? He's such a weak survivor, guys. Okay, Bree is coming. Oh my god! Why did you invite? I literally said yes. Man, come on. I'm so sorry, Bree. Dude, he doesn't have time for this. He just had to wait 30 seconds. I don't even know if that was him. That could have been anyone. That could have been anyone who invited. I still forgot to change the graphics. Alright, let's see if we survive this match. Yeah, I don't know why they're buffing Gravekeeper again. Gravekeeper does not deserve another buff. Gravekeeper is one of the best survivors out there to play. I would pick him over stuff like Coordinator, Wildling. He's a more consistent rescuer. I like him better for kiting. I mean, just today I did a 4-cypher kite as Gravekeeper against Gamekeeper. Okay, that's confusing. And it's so good because the thing about Gravekeeper is that he's the only survivor in the game who can make pre-draw pallets useful if they're bad pallets. And not just that, but even if you're kiting, I didn't pre-drop any pallets. Hold up. Dude, I need to see where the hunter spawned. Okay. This cipher is... Oh my god. Whatever. Where did the hunter spawn? Dude, why is the stream loading? Okay, I see why it's blocked now. Okay, because they did the L spawn and the hunter just took the other spawn. I may as well just sit on the robot and get calibration so that we can decode a little bit faster. And we'll be able to do the cipher. Did they ever fix this, by the way? Does it actually unlock after 40 seconds or is it still after 42 seconds? It's still after 42 seconds. The game is literally lying. Man, come on. Who is that? Pickaxe guy? Okay. Alright, we have 4 ciphers right now. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, mechanics decode hasn't even been that bad. We have been able to do more progress than usual. Although, like, right here, I use the bot immediately. I don't think Robot's gonna be able to do a full cipher by himself. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if Robot can do a full cipher by himself. Okay, you know what? I don't think we will this game, because I have to finish Mercenary Cipher with Robot next. I'm not gonna bring it to the Mechanic Cipher, because it's just faster to walk to the Mercenary Cipher at this point. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to finish a new cipher, because we'd have to even spend extra energy walking. Again, 2 people are injured. We're down to negative 40% decode now. We decode negative 40% slower. Plus the -6 from panic. So negative 46% slower. I hope he doesn't take that middle cipher back, because that would have nothing to do with this robot. I'm still going to go to it, just so we can heal him for free. I forgot, I can't make my main body decode. I don't know why I didn't try that. I would heal probably, like right now. It would be a good time to heal. If I see him cancel the heal, I'm gonna assume that the hunter's coming. And honestly, you could start a new cipher machine. Robot's gonna finish the rest of the cipher. So fun fact, Robot does not get calibrations while healing. So you don't have to check it. That's the one nice thing about Robot. You don't have to check it. I have to be careful here. I definitely want to get some kite time with the Robot. That would be huge if we can get kite time with the Robot, but he's not going for the Robot. If you can do kite to the robots, that's... Oh, he put a rock here. I'm just going to wait for it to explode. Okay, there we go. You guys heard it. Made a sound. That means we can decode it. I don't know why the area didn't load in at first. I definitely want to keep the robot alive for, Okay, he just used the rock again. I definitely want to keep the robot up to do the gate. It's really important for late game. It's something I miss about Mechanic. Just gonna move it out of the zone, just in case he puts another rock there. I know the cipher's finished, but he's, you know, some hunters might still do that. I'm not gonna do that yet, though. We're behind on decode. We need to focus on decoding right now. I'm not gonna waste time moving around the bot. It's like you talking about mech like she's Dreamwitch. I've seen a lot of people pull robots and they don't know what to do with it from the chest. They just use it wrong. They just like bring it to the chair and just dies for free. That's not how you use the robot. It's such a powerful tool late game. It's Tinnitus Bringer. It opens the gate for free late game. It's very strong late game, the robot. Having an extra person up to do stuff. I know we had another cipher machine. There's no way. It has to be this one. Please, I don't hear anything. No, it was the shed cipher. Was it the shed cipher? Do we really not have a last cipher machine? I mean, if we don't have a last cipher machine, we're losing regardless. Okay. Where is our machine? Don't tell me we still never finished Shack. Oh my god, we never finished Shack still. I just assumed we would finish that. Bro, I have crows. Damn, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Might be GG's, fellas. Might be GG's. forgot about that. I think he's gonna be able to damage us again here. I don't think we make this pallet. We don't make the pallet. He already used his full presence at least. Man, someone dropping this pallet actually kills us here. Ugh. She evolves too slow. I don't have that versatility with Mechanic. Maybe I could have vaulted it a little bit faster. A little bit sooner. I just don't have the versatility Mechanic. Normally you're supposed to like... That would be a great time to use the ability. When he did that thing with the rock at the windmill right there, that would have been a great time to just use your ability to just transition away. To the very strong kiting area right there. I add small bow in these two windows, but we don't have that option. We could still use the robot. Try to rescue ourselves at least. I'm pretty sure it's gonna run out. We could try. Also, there's no cipher to really bring it to though. I don't know if we make this. Okay, we actually did make it, but yeah, blink. Yeah, we're gonna lose. That's another game lost. Why did we lose this game though? Why did we lose this game? What the heck? Why are we losing the Fool's Gold, bro? Someone asked about earlier in the stream. I didn't respond, but someone asked, how do you counter a Go Man? It's really hard to, because a good Go Man will tend to put the fence 9 meters away from you, so that they're like, they want to be 9 meters away from you, so that way when they make the fence, they're on top of you. They can just go on the other side and they'll be on top of you. So the idea with Go Man is you really want to try to be less than 9 meters away, because that way he can't teleport directly on you. Definitely also knowing where the other side of the fence is going to teleport you will help a lot. Like sometimes getting used to where the other side is going to put you at might put you like in front of a window for you to immediately vault, and that could be really good. And that would be good to remember stuff like that. And like, let's say you do that. Let's say the Go Man partially puts a cage inside of a bird cage. Cage inside a bird cage on a hospital, right? Then every time you vault it, you could go to it. You could go to it every single time you vault it. I'm almost feeling maybe I should switch spawns here, because there's actually synergy here. There's actually synergy here with Mechanic. Usually I don't like to take the roller coaster immediately, but I think we have to, just so that the robot is going to guarantee like be away from where we kite. So there is extra synergy here. Definitely don't like using starting on the roller coaster side of the map, but we can definitely do that. Do you have Eggy Skin? What's Eggy Skin? Oh, play Eggy Skin. You mean the Lucky Guy skin. I do have him, but we're not playing him today. We're playing Mechanic today. Psyche, is Patient good? Yeah, Patient is very good. I'm just bad at it. I did already make an Eggy stream? Did I? Damn. Oops. If this ever is blocked, I'm just going to drop Robot here. See, this is good. This is value. So Mechanic is really solid at dealing with block Cypher machines. Because we can just drop a Robot there and like, we already have a Survivor there waiting. Because I'm anyway going to have to waste time moving around the Robot. So if we spawn next to a Survivor that we can't decode, I'm anyway going to have to walk away from it. May as well leave a puppet there that I'm anyway not going to use. Like, I anyway like to save the Robot for after someone gets injured. Which is perfect. By the time that Cypher opens up, someone will be injured. Probably. Okay, Cypher is opening up right now, and someone just got injured. So, let's go ahead and go do the Cypher now. Again, I definitely want to try to maximize the decoding on Mechanic while she still has that improved decode. That first few seconds of the game. First few seconds of the game, guys! We're getting that plus 10% decode. So much value. Oh, I forgot to check the Robot. So much value, guys, right? Yeah. But anyway. He just used Blink. So blink will be up at 15 seconds from surrender time. Okay, bridge is not done. Note to self. Bridge has to be done. I mean, like, right now it's okay. Like, we only decode negative 15% slower. But as a decoder, why am I decoding negative 15% slower? And then meanwhile, my robot is also decoding negative 6% slower. I don't like it. We're decoding 2 ciphers at the same time. But, like, holy crap. What cipher is the robot going to do next? Look at how far away the robot is from the next cipher machine. Maybe this was a mistake on my part, actually. Because I should have thought about where's the robot going to do... Where's the robot going to go next? We're going to have to waste so much time just walking with him. It would probably be better to locate him somewhere near the middle of the map, just so he has an easy next cipher to do. Locate him. What is his vocabulary? 24%. I mean, should I rescue this? Okay, that's aeroplanist over there. Robot, go do the cipher. And it's so annoying that the camera subtly changes because I'm spamming my finger in a specific spot. That's why I prefer the option to have the same camera, share the same camera, because that way the camera doesn't do this stupid crap that it's doing where it's like slightly changing. So like, yeah, in theory I could set up the same camera. Sorry, different camera so that I can just spam the same place in the screen, but it's slightly changing. So it gets really annoying. Okay, well, we may as well just heal you for free. If she teleports here, okay, I'm not going to shake the cipher. I'm also going to speed up the healing, just in case the teleport happens. And if this robot goes down, so be it. First, I'm not going to touch the cipher yet. I don't want her to trigger a teleport already. Okay, now we're doing it. Now that we're safe distance. Because she's probably watching for shaking ciphers right now. Oh, she's over there right now. Let's go away. Baited! Can we get the cipher done too? It's 99%. So we won't get it done, unfortunately. That's really bad. If she goes after me, that would be perfect. Dude, I got scared because that pal didn't load in from far. Oh. No, I made a mistake. I can't vault that because I'm playing mechanic. She's just going to dash here. Oh, she messed up her dash. No, I actually could have stunned her right there. I'm playing bad. Playing bad. She has to break that pallet. And then we're screwed. She's probably waiting for her dash. No. Okay, I'm gonna bait her to go down. Yes. I liked crouching there because it looks like you, oh, well, we're dead. I like crouching there because it looks like we went down the slide. Just trying to get away from the shadow areas, honestly, just so we can extend that kite a little bit. But, yeah. It looks like that first officer finished the cipher for us, so that's nice. And it looks like we are in a good position to have 3 people up here for the endgame. Oh, but you know what? We're not really going to be able to do this gate. That's the problem. Oh, never mind. Okay, I just got to lead. He's just going to go after them now. That's the problem with Moonlit. You really can't do that gate once you're on the same side as the hunter. That's so annoying. Thankfully, our survivor has a watch left, so that's going to... It's gonna make the kite super long now. Gonna force him to leave, probably. Okay, I need to be looking out for other dungeon options. The first officer is not gonna die yet, though, so... We can't really go for dungeon, and I don't really think it's a good idea to go for gate. If we go for the gate and we get teleported on... She might also see my shadow from far, though. It's so bad. Moonlit is such a bad map to, like, try to go to gates. She could, like, legit just teleport to the gate. Which one? She went to front gate? I'm not gonna get close, because I don't want to trigger tinnitus. Oh my god, don't lag right now! Seriously, game? Okay, and hopefully we can make it. I hope that slowdown didn't just kill me. Okay, there we go. So it was really important not to give tinnitus there. I mean, I don't even know if she checked for tinnitus before she left, but just in case she does, that way she doesn't like start looking around for me because she knows I'm around at that point. So I didn't want to get too close, otherwise she's gonna get tinnitus. She's gonna wait around. She's gonna see that I'm there, then I'm not gonna be able to escape. But right there, she's not gonna have tinnitus. All right, so she's gonna go back to chair. She's gonna be scared I'm going for the rescue. She's worried that I'm at the other gate, and if she doesn't go back, then I'm gonna get that rescue off. So she went back. That was really nice. Really good late game thing to do there. Alright. Alright. It was okay. We had some okay kites in there. A lot of mistakes, though, I will admit. It just really comes down to getting used to the vault speed and the drop speed. And once you're good with that, you'll be fine, but it removes a lot of the versatility. It removes a ton of versatility from the kite. You're just forced to do a lot more riskier plays, unfortunately. So that's mechanic for you guys. I think she's a lot better. She's a lot better. She's not as bad. I think you can do a lot more with her. I still don't like that you can't do the 2 cyber machines with the robot, and I don't really like what they did with mechanic. I feel like they should lean more towards rewarding the survivor mechanic for rotating and not getting chased. I think they should reward that more about her. Because right as it is right now, you could do a good job roasting. It doesn't matter because you don't get good decode out of it. So that's the only thing. Yeah, sure, we can play one match of 2v8. All right, you can invite me, Mickey. I definitely don't recommend playing mechanics, so I still think there's a lot better survivors in rank. Like, I would rather you just play Composer than Mechanic. It's got better kiting, more versatile. You can actually reach powerful kiting areas as opposed to, like, Mechanic if you're trying to go for a factory or hospital and you just don't have a way to do it without taking a hit a lot of times. And it's not a good strategy because then you'll get blinked on or maybe you'll get warped in the middle of the transition at half health, and you really don't want to do that at half health. That's not much. You're fine with getting warped at full health because obviously it doesn't do anything at that point. And then once you're in hospital, you're probably going to be fine. But at half health, you're going to be in trouble trying to transition like that and trying to take hits to transition. Because either you get blinked on later in the strong area or you're just going to go down to warp trying to transition there. So I would say definitely that there's other better survivors, but Mechanic is a lot better now. She's a lot better. She can actually have some robot left for endgame to do the gate. And it's still a good body blocking tool. It's just just a little bit hunter dependent with the body blocking tool, but I think with good body blocks and a good kiting area, and then you being used to playing Mechanic, so you don't drop pals in silly ways and just kind of block yourself off. Normally you'd just be able to vault them if they go around, but you can't really do that with Mechanic, so you gotta be a little bit more aware, I guess. I think that person says something else in chat. I didn't get to read it. Yeah, Mech is definitely better now. She's definitely a lot better. Oh, you're right. So you roll your dices. I have a lot of essences to open for this stream today. I would have just ended the stream. I wouldn't have opened it. I would have seen after the stream like, oh, guess we're waiting till Monday again. But yeah. They did nerf Mechanic so bad. They're trying to bring her back, but I think they're going in the wrong direction. Because here's the thing. The devs are scared. The devs are scared that Mechanic is going to reach a point where she's going to be able to do ciphers while just sitting on chair. And with 25% increased decode, that was a problem. Honestly, I think all they have to do is just make it so robot can't be used on chair. It's not even that useful. I don't think it's that useful. If they buff the decode that you do on the robot, it would actually make it worth it to start kiting and like control the robot at the same time, because you'll get a lot of decode out of it even if you miss a calibration. I feel like that would be a great direction to go in. That way it encourages using the robot in kiting more. You don't have this situation where the robot is decoding so fast when she's sitting on chair, because she can't do that. I just think that's the best direction to go with Mechanic if they don't want her to finish ciphers instantly when she's on chair, but also still reward the player for playing a more dangerous cipher with worse kiting abilities, literally 0 kiting abilities, by the way. Then yeah, I think that is the way to go. I don't know what the devs are doing. And that's actually really annoying that there's like a barrel in the way there, so you don't get a direct hit with wax. She's probably gonna go around again. Yeah. She's got nowhere else to go though. Like as soon as she kites with these pallets, she's gonna be in trouble. She could use the pallets as a wall. You can do that. Alright, interesting flywheel. And I think there's a cipher being worked. No, I'm just tripping. I thought there was a sound, but there's actually no sound. Someone stepped in a trap. It's just some rando, though. I'm not going to teleport because I'm going to teleport back to cheerleader. I think I missed. Yeah. No, I didn't. Dang, that was a good shot, then. Is this composer? Yeah, that's composer. What the heck? It looked like he ran towards the side. Okay, we have to go back. Prevented him from decoding. That's good enough. Oh, there's the blue hooded mercenary skin. That was an interesting elbow pad. If I had more time, I would have put a wax bomb on the ground in front of the chair. Just so we get 2 hits in before he rescues. This is going to be really annoying. We have to deal with this wall. She's still... These footprints are messing me up. That's really annoying. Oh, she actually stood closer to me. That was helpful. She still had a lot of distance there. So her staying there to get that guaranteed stunning helped us more than helped her. And we're not going to really be able to do anything about that mercenary healing yet. Now we will. Kind of? Honestly, not really. We have to camp still. Oh, he's going to come towards us. Okay, perfect. And I'm definitely okay with hitting the mercenary again here. She has flywheel, so she's not going to get value out of this area at all. We do get the guaranteed 25 wax there, and also we block off one of the windows. But this is still going to be not easy. Especially with this prospect right here. A lot of footsteps too, it's really hard to keep track. Can we shoot over them? No, we can't. I think we should just activate the hot wax now. Okay, he missed. I almost was hoping to get stunned there, but that's alright. He probably has a flare gun. He does have a flare gun. I literally see it on his back. Okay, we have to deal with this composer first. He has a gun. Ooh. Alright, that's fine. We're not gonna be able to hit him. Actually, we will. And if this enchantress picks herself up, we have her in a pretty good area to kill her again. Why isn't that triggering? Hello? Okay, well, Nagini disappears anyway when he walks away. I'm just gonna walk away. Please don't trigger. Okay, we're good. And we're still in trouble here. Okay, we're gonna teleport over there. We gotta stop the ciphers. Excuse me? Did he not? Okay, he did get wax from that. Oh man, that cipher's also being worked on though. We can turn this off. We don't need it. Oh, please don't step in it. Dang, it kind of... Since I'm anyway gonna kill him, it's a waste. But I guess I guess it allows me to chair here now, so it's also fine that way. And I definitely need to get some pills as well. Break that pallet just in case. It really doesn't matter to break that pallet. I just like breaking pallets. May as well break it though. Just in case he has like a pallet boost. It might get him to the good pallet in the back, so I don't want to let that happen. We could actually also get a stun pill. I should have thought about that. Not thinking at all today. I'm just stupid. Head empty. And I have to go back to prisoner. We don't have teleport. Yeah, anyway, the timer's almost up. He just teleported here. We needed him to teleport on a cipher machine, not on a chair. Miki, that's the one thing about Miki's Hunter. He seems really interested in protecting the chairs. When protecting the chairs doesn't matter if the survivor team has the ciphers primed. Like right here, I'm gonna just ignore those survivors because I know how important it is to prioritize the survivors, not the what's it called? Not the like other survivors not doing stuff. Okay, remove the magnet charge. That's like a thing you can do if you trigger the link and then you walk away out of range. We can still honestly wax him. It's not a big deal. He'll still be at 76. What's annoying is that this tent is like kind of blocking my vision. I think we'll hold the hot wax. I think we can kill him with hot wax one more time here. Please. No! I should have shot sooner. Because we get no value now out of this. I'm just going to break these pallets because we're going to get looped if I don't break them anymore. Is the server shaking? That's honestly, the server's almost done though. They could honestly just be sitting on it. This is the one area that makes Wax sort of struggle on Moonlit. This is the one place. With the tall walls, so definitely really good against him. I'm okay getting stunned here because we still get wax on him, and that's the goal. The goal is to just get wax on him. We didn't get him. He wasn't stupid. He didn't run into it. We actually might lose all this hot wax. Yeah, we lost all the wax. That was a really good play. This is a really good play right here. He knows not to. He knows not to walk to places that are going to be easily waxed him in. This is the side of the map that Waxers is going to struggle on. Well, it doesn't help that I'm also missing. I'm also missing my wax. That's tough. That's tough, man. Man, really? That's not him? Okay, we can block him off here though. I missed the pallet, so now I can use the pallet. Getting stuck on the barrels though. Yeah, I don't even have wax to do anything. I just have to deal with this first. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't notice him doing the gate. Oh, I was playing so bad it actually cost me. All I had to do was check the gate. Dude, I'm playing so bad today. Okay, we can actually kill her because she's being stupid. I know how we kill her here. No, I messed up. Damn. Well, I guess we're messing up every single aspect of the game. Actually, we can still win. There we go. Thankfully, Miki topped her. Otherwise, we would have actually tied. Right here, I'm just going to ignore the stars because I know how important it is to prioritize the other survivors. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely want to prioritize the one doing the ciphers, though. And I should have prioritized the one doing the gate, by the way. I'm just so busy focusing on that guy. Didn't even bother paying attention. I said one match, Miki. You could have stunned in hot wax and hit. I don't know what part you're talking about. Anyway, guys, we're going to end the game here. End the stream here. Thank you so much for watching today. I will see y'all later. And, yeah. We're going to play Feral Lady next. That's going to be a fun stream. A lot of garbage survivors lately. We're playing a lot of garbage survivors. But it's alright. Maybe Feral Lady is going to be good. Who knows? Probably not. Anyway, guys, I will see you all later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace. Stay tuned for next week's stream on Monday. Feral Lady. Hope to not see Meg for another year. Oh, I forgot essences. Alright, real quick, we're gonna open all the essences. I didn't end the stream yet, I just looked at the chat. Alright. I don't know if anyone is here, we're gonna open all the essences now. Oh, we got an extra essence. We back! Okay. So, we got one of these essences to open, which we're obviously not gonna get anything good out of. But, we got... How many of these? We got 18 of these, which... Oh, other direction. Which we're also not gonna get anything good out of. So let's just open them, you know, just for fun. Just for fun. I know we're not gonna get anything good, but we may as well open them just for fun. Yeah, I also want to open these essences. I want to keep them in my inventory. Bro forgot the essences. Thank you so much to Luca for reminding me. Good job, Luca. You get a sticker. He came back? Yes. We gotta open the essences. I forgot to open the essences. Let's see. We're obviously not gonna get anything good. You closed off stream. How are you back here then? Was it still in your recommended? Okay. We're gonna open these essences. We're obviously not gonna get anything good. Come on. Then we're gonna get a bunch of graffiti. You know, I love my 36 fragments. Keep giving them to me, Gabe. 6 fragments. Even better. I love that. Give me some more. 36? Yep. Keep it coming. 28,000 fragments just sitting up there. How do you have 1,620 clues? They were gifted. You can send it, goes to accounts now. So you're really trying that reverse psychology. It's always reverse psychology with me. Alright guys. We're running low on essences. It's not looking... I mean, of course it's looking good. This is exactly what I wanted. It's looking good. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Can we get like a 200 at least? Or is that asking for too much? Like a 200 fragment? Like, can I get a duplicate B tier? Did I even get a B tier yet? Have I even got a B tier? Okay, yeah, I did. I didn't get these. I just got this one in this essence. I like watching your videos. Thank you so much, Wong. I appreciate it. Oh, I actually got something I didn't have already. Thank you so much, Wong. I appreciate it. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on stream. Thank you for coming, man. And oh, wait, what? We actually got something? Okay, alright, Fire Investigator. I actually play him. Let's go, guys. That is why you reverse psychology. Last essence in only 18 essences. Let's go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. And we got the good one. Oh, well, the shadow one also looks really good. I'm just saying Fire Investigator is good because I play Fire Investigator. It's like a relevant skin. Oh, that's a cool emote. Alright. Let's see. Let's check him out. We got a Gooch skin. First, we gotta get rid of all this new stuff, though. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I don't have space for it, though. No, we can't. We can't let go of that. Look at that. That's the BM at the gate. That's valuable BM. And I got the skin, too. That's the event skin. Alright, and let's check him out. Ooh, wait, do I have an A turn? No, B turn. Man, this skin is looking spicy. I like it. Looks cool. I like it. Not the best looking skin, but it's I think it's better than the original. I would wear it over the original. Like he's literally got popcorn, guys. Guys, he's a firefighter who pops popcorn. Look at that. That's cool. It changes the ball too. It has actually an impact on the map, which is cool. That's what I like. Oh, well, he's not a very good firefighter, it seems. Alright. There we go. That's why you open your essences expecting to get nothing. Alright, guys. Maybe we'll do a Fire Investigator stream again. I haven't played Fire Investigator on stream in a while. It's been a hot minute. Hold up. We gotta claim our free apples. And yeah, guys. Now we're gonna end the stream for real. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody. Yeah, now we need 2 hours of Fire Investigator. This skin looks a lot cooler in the animation than the ranked teaser are, and man, that sucks. They always do that. Well, not always. I feel like a lot of times the animation looks, or like the art, the concept art looks a lot better than in game. So it's nice to see a skin do the reverse for once. Anyway, guys, I will see you all later for real now. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody.